I wake up, still be trying to figure out this life shit. Can't say I got answers yet, but, I feel like we all trying to figure this out. Yeah, what's a life without peace? Life without goals, life without love, life without souls, life without joy.
RDWA Akil Podcast. Back with another one. Subscribe, rate, review, iTunes, Spotify, whatever, however you listen to your podcast. Subscribe to the UFM TV channel on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Just type in UFM and you're going to see it pop up. Shout out to the guys for UFM. Shout out to Derlin. Shout out to Rudy. Shout out to Wilson. Shout out to Lance. Shout out to Easy. Shout out to Trey. Shout out the whole gang. Varsity Cooler. 15% discount code using RDWA to get your favorite duffel bag for your favorite team, whether it's in college or the pros. Just go to varsitycooler.us. The description will be down in the link below. Man, oh my God. Don't we have a beauty today? Don't we have? Look here. I already had a great week already, but my week just got better. Oh, we got better with this news I have today. And I don't think everybody in Houston know it yet. And I already had topics already that I was going to spew out to y'all on this episode. But we're going to lead off on this. And I know the All-Star Weekend's coming up. Super Bowl just passed. J. Cole album has been a week since it's been out. A$AP Rocky said something very interesting on Questlove's podcast that we're going to touch into as well. Trade deadline happened in the NBA. But God damn it, we're going to start off with this bombshell that happened in Houston. The Texans in Harris County are building a new 83-acre headquarters and training facility located in the Bridgeland area. Bridgeland, if people that don't know right now, Bridgeland is in Cypress, Katy area. Sounds interesting. Coming from John Alexander, it will be called a Turo District. Now I'm going to read a statement from the owner himself, Kyle McNair. Today is an historic day for the Houston Texans, our fans in the greater Houston area, as we partner with Howard Hughes and Harris County on a world-class sports and entertainment destination, including our new headquarters and training facility. There was something that was said that was very interesting. Located in the Bridgeland area. That sounds familiar. Somebody spoke about that contract up in 2030 with that stadium. It's either two options. You want to keep that stadium and extend it and renovate around it, or you gut it and you move it somewhere else because that same area where it's at ain't the same no more. And I've been saying they got to get a new stadium. They got to move from that area. That area is
about the past 2-3 years.
Bruh, that area is not good. It's getting worse. We seen with the rodeo, when the rodeo came, it was news. It was parts out there like, yo, people was getting scammed. It was getting robbed. You know what I'm saying? Leaving the rodeo, the carnival, is like, yo, that area is getting worse. You know what I'm saying? We got to look at what's happening now in Houston. The outskirts is where it's at. If you want to take it out to Katy, that's really the most popular area right now when it comes to like entertainment, restaurants. Everything is going that way. You know what I'm saying? Because of traffic. They had the Texan Stadium there because we used to have Astroworld. It was an attraction. We ain't got that no more. I've been saying the two things for the longest: bring back the Comets and get a new Texan Stadium. Oh, that was me that said that. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. That was me that said that 55 weeks ago. Now, one statement damn near already came true. They're finalizing the shit now. The Houston Comets will come back to the city of Houston and leave the Connecticut Sun. Connecticut Sun will be transferred to Houston. So we're going to get the Comets back. But, wait. They're building the new headquarters in the Cypress Katy area? Oh, I said that along with Rudy.
And I've been telling people for years already that the Texans should move that goddamn stadium if you're not going to renovate it. If you're not going to renovate the stadium and not renovate around it, which is break it down that damn Astrodome, that shit. Look here. That Astrodome needs to go. I don't give a damn how much history it has in it. It's gone. Okay? People still paying taxes on that. That should go. It's already bad enough that there's enough traffic already, and I've been preaching that. Look, I'm from the city of Houston. I'm from the South Side. I think I know a thing or two about that area. Hell, I used to live by the goddamn stadium my damn self. And how much traffic it was. And that there's not things to do around the stadium. And I've been saying that for the longest. There's nothing to do around the stadium. If you have to do anything in the city, once you leave the Texas stadium, once you leave NRG, there's nothing to walk to. The only thing you can walk to is a Shell gas station, a Holiday Inn that's been there for goddamn 30 years, and 5 and below. And if you want to cross traffic, you got to go to goddamn Chacho's to get your damn nachos and shit. Other than that, there's nothing to do. That's why you see right now they're building a entertainment district called the Turbo District. And you know what's coming next. We ain't got to speak on that. And we know what's coming next. The reason why they're going to that area in the Cypress Katy area, like I said before, there's things to do. Nah, Akil, wait. We're not going to drive that far. I don't want to drive an hour away. Whoop the goddamn do. Oh, well. I can't help you on that. Cal McNair can help you on that. They can't. Sorry. And we posted that clip last year. Oh, my goodness. When I tell you the amount of scrutiny I received from people that lives in Texas or the city of Houston. And I have y'all screenshot. We're going to get to y'all. We're going to get to y'all. I'm going to spend about goddamn 15 minutes, 20 minutes on this damn subject. Because y'all was telling me like I know what the hell I was talking about. Like I'm just talking out my ass. No. When I say certain things, I mean that shit. Yes, some certain topics I could be subjective on, have opinion about. But when it comes to topics like this, I can speak on it because I'm from the city of Houston. I know people that work for the Texans. This ain't just, you don't just build an entertainment district without moving the stadium close to it. But Akil, you got to win a Super Bowl you got to win playoff games. You got to win Super Bowls to get a new stadium. Oh, really? Go tell the Washington Commanders that. Go tell the Cleveland Browns that. And that same Cleveland Browns team ain't winning a Super Bowl in never. They're getting a stadium. And no, it's not in Cleveland. It's in Hyde Park. Go do your research. And look at what they're going to have around that stadium. And go look at what the Commanders are about to have around their stadium. You know what they got in common? An entertainment district. You know what else they got in common? It's outside the city limits. Go ask Chicago Bears what they're projecting to have. Go ask the Kansas City Chiefs about their new stadium and where it's going to be located and what's going to be around that stadium. Go talk to the Atlanta Falcons. Go out to Atlanta and see where it's at and see what's around that stadium. Go to Dallas. Go to Arlington. And go look what's around that stadium and look where that's located. The Cowboys don't play in Dallas, dickheads. The Cleveland Browns won't play in Cleveland. So that's just how things operate. That's how things go. And what Cal McNair, what the Texans are doing, that's a win. This has been talked about forever. Y'all just late to the party. And y'all want to be stubborn and be like, oh, we went on job an hour. People fly. It's the NFL. This isn't your little league football team or high school team that's just going to just play football every Sunday. No. People fly out to come to Houston to go to the games and vice versa. So don't give me that crap about, oh, we don't want to drive an hour for a game. Oh, my goodness. Oh, you're going to stop at the gas station before you go to an NFL game? Oh, because it's 20 minutes away from you. Think about the people that live close to that area. Houston is big overall. The north side or south side is an hour and a half drive without easy tag. So don't give me that nonsense. And that's the problem with Houstonians a lot. We look and we want to be content. No, because guess what's going to happen? They're going to show a concept art on the news and on social media of what their next stadium is going to look and what the headquarters and the entertainment district is going to look like. So everybody going to be crying and complaining about where it's at. They're going to show it and be like, oh, damn, well, they got a nice hotel right here. They got restaurants. They got sports bars. They got stores. Oh, my God, look at the stadium. And people got to remember, too, when they come to the NFL in Houston, we're the first to have a dome and we're the first to have a retractable roof. I won't be shocked if this stadium is going to be a transparent stadium. And I'm already saying it now. We're getting a new stadium. We getting it. That's coming next. People, you're going to drive. The people that's listening right, you're going to drive to the stadium. You're going to drive to that entertainment district. Go talk to those people that went to the watch party in NRG and tell me how their experience was. They're going to tell you how they felt when they was at that watch party for free. Somebody getting a semi-automatic rifle pulled out on them in one of the parking lots at the stadium. Now, granted, that can happen anywhere. Yes. But if there's already niggas that have mentality, they ain't going to drive an hour away with shit. They ain't going to drive out there to pull out a semi-automatic rifle on somebody. Who doesn't like new things, new concepts, new ideas? We're talking about a entertainment district, something that the city never had for a football team since the Oilers. And we're complaining about the location? Really? If you care about the location so much, don't take your ass to the game. Just don't go. I'm going to get to these comments. Let's get to it now. This is from UHD Wrestling. Take his mic. Crying laughing emojis. Ain't nothing in Katy. Guess what? Toro District will be. Next. This is from Blondie Badass. They can't be from Houston. Nobody goes to Katy. Guess what? You will. You will. You can't speak for 10 million people, man. Sorry. You just can't. And that's the problem. Everybody want to speak for everybody. Nobody's going to Katy. We're the Houston Texans, not the Katy Texans. Idiots. Not every football team is in that exact city. This is from 1up_entertainment OG. How are you telling Houstonians what the fuck we need to do? Because bitch Cal McNair and Howard Hughes is telling y'all what to do. We're getting a headquarters in the entertainment district in the Bridgeland area, and I guarantee you 50% of y'all never heard what the fuck Bridgeland is. They don't even know if it's in Houston or not. And you're gonna take your ass down to the headquarters. And in about 10 years, you're going to take your ass to the stadium too. And if not, tough cookies, nigga. That's just part of it. This is from Douglas Jackson 40. Just shut up. Go find something else to do other than speculate what a damn stadium is going. Well, I appreciate your comment, number one. Number two, in about 10 years, you're going to take your ass down there too. So it don't even matter. Don't even matter. Don't even matter. Oh, this is a long paragraph right here. This is from J_Machiavelli. Man, what are you talking about? Clearly you don't know what you're talking about. Ain't nobody going to Katy to eat food or be entertained. And even when people were going to the Astrodome, the area wasn't good, quote unquote. Ain't nobody driving to the Woodlands or Conroe or Cypress or Katy to go to no sporting event. Maybe when you were a teenager, you were in tune with the city, but clearly you don't go outside much. Well, I'm going to tell you something first of all. I appreciate the paragraph under my video. That's number one. Number two, people go to Katy just to go to Andretti's for a kid's birthday party. People go to Katy just to watch a Katy football high school game. And again, you're talking for millions of people. You're talking like nobody lives out there. You're talking like Katy doesn't even exist for people. Like people, there's just land and there's a city named Katy and there's nobody living out there. And when you're talking about people don't want to drive far, okay, let me get this straight. Let me do the math. The NRG Stadium is on the south side of Houston. If you drive from the south side to Katy right now, that's about 40 minutes. Okay, so let's think about the stadium, NRG. It's 70,000 people. It's all 70,000 from the south side? No. There's people that drive from Conroe, Katy, Cypress, Galveston, Humble, Greenspoint, Woodlands, Kingwood to the NRG Stadium. That's the problem with y'all fools. Y'all think everybody that's in that damn stadium every home game is 7 minutes away, 5 minutes away. But be the main ones that don't go to the game them damn selves. Complaining, talking. This is from real_S_general. I can tell you not from Houston, bruh. This made 0 sense. Why the fuck would they move it to Katy? That's not Houston. Secondly, anytime you have a large event with that many people, there are going to be fights, which I agree, possibility. Robbery and scams going on, like it was when the Astrodome was open. I do agree with you. Wherever you go when it comes to a large crowd, there is a chance that there will be a fight or whatever's going to happen. The case may be. So it doesn't matter if you move it to Katy, wherever, Cypress, Conroe, if you do move that stadium eventually, that something won't happen. Yes, I partially agree. But here's another thing. Just like a lot of comments and a lot of fools. An NFL team or a sports team do not have to be in that exact city to not be named that city name, the team name. Get that through y'all skulls. Please. So, yes, it made more than 0 sense. It made like 100% sense. This is from DJ Rob _3. This is a good one. Man, he just guessing and making up stuff. It's the Houston Texans for a reason. NRG, Toyota, now Daikin Stadium, and even where the Houston Dynamo play are built within 610. That's really Houston. So if they move NRG, the Texans won't be named Houston. You want it to be the Katy Texans and shit out there? Ain't shit out there either. Reading some of y'all comments, I swear to God, it feels like I'm losing a brain cell. Look, I'm not Einstein. I don't know everything. But again, people, I even got to repeat myself. Really, like, do I really have to repeat myself again? Seriously. Stop saying things ain't shit out there. There ain't shit around the NRG Stadium right now. Y'all just so used to seeing that stadium every year. Y'all used to going to that same. You gotta think about it. The Astrodome is right next door to NRG. People have been going to that same area for football games and sporting events for over 50 years. When it was going back in the day for the Oilers and all of the events that happened inside the Astrodome. Then they built the NRG Stadium right next door. So people have been going to that same area since the 60s. Again, like I said in the video, if you want to build around us, if you want to stay right there, cool. If you're going to stay right there, renovate the area. Please. Renovate it Tear down the Astrodome and we're good, and build around it. Bars, hotels, restaurants, team store, like whatever. When there's a watch party, you have things to do around it if you don't want to go into the stadium. That's the problem. Here's a good one. This from Zed's Date Ideas. Obviously, this man don't keep it with Houston news. Astroworld is coming back, and they announced it. That it'll be back in 2026. Secondly, you can't move the stadium out in Katy. By the way, he spelled it Katie, not Katy, because he's in a different county. That county will have to pay the taxes, and that county cannot afford it. That will be in Waller County. Lastly, they need to win a Super Bowl before they say they want to move. First of all, sir, put the drink down. You're mistyping things already. Please just put the drink down. Number 2, we're in 2026. Astroworld was gone in 2006, I want to say 2005. If there was any type of Astroworld being brought back, brother, you will see it on the news. You will have friends and family talk about it. You will see it being built right now, driving. Okay? I don't want to disrespect nobody. I'm not a disrespectful person. I'm actually a cool guy. I don't want to say too much, but brother, I would have just kept that comment to myself. And the fact that you had 72 people like that comment tells me everything I need to know. Tell me everything I need to know. Just blinding these people, man. Sorry, like this is insane. You can actually look. We have Google, y'all. Like, we can actually look these things up, and y'all are still being fooled, blinded. Like, oh my God, like it's really that bad. It's really that bad. Last comment. I actually know this person. Heard of him. Been on in Houston nightlife for a long time. In the mix. Shout out to you for even commenting on it. With what money? You just blurting out words like the money can just come out of the thin air. If it's that easy, go do it, champ. Look, if podcasting was that easy, you would still have your podcast now, brother. I was supporting the beginning, and I knew it within 6 months, it was gone. So, yeah, if it was that easy, if it was that easy, everybody would be doing it and be making hella money on it. But you saw it wasn't that easy, huh? Yeah, I know. I'm with you. But that same comment is like, look, man, a lot of y'all don't really watch sports and see how things go down. And y'all just say things and y'all think y'all know everything. That's the problem when people comment. Look, I'm not saying I know everything, but I'm going to do research, have some intel. Because it's like, look, man, like, what's wrong with the Texans getting a new stadium potentially? What's wrong with having an entertainment district outside of the limits? Whether it's in Cypress, Katy, or wherever else, what's wrong with that? Why is it an issue? Why is it such a big deal if it moves out that area? There's nothing to do. Look, I haven't been to every NFL stadium, but I'm sure there's something to do. Walking distance, almost every stadium that you have. And we just get content. There's a reason why they haven't renovated the NRG stadium. People asking why they haven't renovated it. Well, we see it. We see it now. There's no point to keep it there. It's no point. You have a lot of land out on the outskirts. There's another reason why the games don't be packed by kickoff. I-10 freeway, and I'm speaking to my Houstonians right now. I-10 freeway is literally a 6-lane highway. Whereas this stadium, where NRG's at, 610, it's always traffic. The NRG stadium is one way in, one way out. It wasn't built right constructionally. Like, you just had one way in, one way out. That's it. And look, I could be jumping the gun because this is the news about the headquarters in the entertainment district, not necessarily the stadium. But if you're moving and getting an entertainment district, the odds of getting a new stadium now, it's very, very high. Moving on. A$AP Rocky was on a podcast with Questlove, and he spoke about something that was very, very interesting. Take a listen.
That's the kind of shit I'm into. I'm in the dive bars. I'm in the lounges. I'm in the pubs. I'm not into the clubs. The club culture is dead. Why the hell you want to be around a bunch of motherfuckers having a staring contest?
Right.
What I'm flexing on you for about to pay 10x how much a fucking beverage elixir costs in liquor store, and you go over there and they want to charge you $1 million for a bottle of Casamigos in 1942. Get the fuck out of here. I could do this in my living room, call some friends over, have a gathering, no weirdos around, play some cards, some crazy eights, call it a day. Y'all could smoke in peace, y'all could chill. We could crack jokes on each other in peace. It ain't, but that's just where I'm at. To everybody having fun out there, getting paid, getting laid, do your thing. I ain't judging. Flacco, love you.
Something else I've been saying for years. Man, look, I've been out the club game since 2021. All right. I stopped attending. I was once a guy that used to go out all the time and always went to the clubs. Had my days of getting sections. Getting sections is something that, hell, you can't even pay me to get a section right now. Right? This is something I've been saying for years. The clubs is not the same no more. And I'm glad the millennials, we was able to catch the end of the dance floor era in the clubs. We was the last bunch, and I feel bad for the younger group that never experienced clubs that don't have dance floors. Because when you had a section back then, that meant something. It was called the VIP section. You was a very important person. Like, you just couldn't just, get your way into a section. Like, you was very important, but that was like, people that was in a VIP section was on the dance floor. Times has changed drastically. We're not in a time where the promoters care about customer service. Back then, customer service in a club would be, I will give you a perfect example. There was a club called Drink Houston back in the day that ended in 2017. For people that never experienced it, God bless you. I feel bad for you. They will have something, they will say, hey, Friday night about to go down, whoop-de-whoop. We're gonna drop a password. We be checking every hour. The password will get you in for free before midnight. And once you get in before midnight, $3 Long Island iced teas, $5 you call it, $2 shots, whatever, till midnight, right? Their customer service will be literally catered to the customers. The drink specials, bottle specials, birthdays, yada, yada, this, that, and the third. And you will walk out only spending no more than $100, $150, if that, $200 maybe. $500 if you was, just spending shit. But it wasn't a light show when it came to the bottle service. Phones wasn't out flashing. Customer service now in clubs is, instead of paying $300 for your section, you pay $250, and you get half off on certain bottles. The certain bottles that's half off is, instead of paying $1,000 for this tequila brand, you only pay $750, and you get a free champagne. It's not really free, but it has $75 attached to it, $150. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the night, you still paying a gratuity. So you got to pay for it. You still got to pay for this couch that you're paying for. They just put this motherfucker in the middle of the dance floor. And then you got to pay for the amount of people that you have with you. And then you got to pay for this hookah. And then you got to pay for 5-6 bottles that's supposed to be half off. But in reality, the total is still $3,500. Wait, I thought you said it was customers. No, ain't no customer goddamn service. This is customer service. Shit. Welcome to Houston, motherfucker. That's That's the mentality now with these promoters. It's not really about the people that's going there. It's about for them. And basically just saying like, hey, look, my waitresses, bottle girls, y'all still gonna get paid, but y'all gonna get paid as much because, you know, we doing customer service. What am I paying for? To see who's gonna buy the most bottles in here? Oh, bottle war. Got it. Oh, my bad. Bottle war. That's the culture now. Who can buy the most bottles? Competition. Who gonna be the dumbest motherfuckers tonight? That's what it is. It's just this section bought 9 bottles. This other one bought 6. They won tonight. They won the war. Oh, okay. Cool. Wow. And now they're taking it a step further. There's something called napkin war. Who throws up the most napkins at the end of the night? Which section does? And after that, you get 30 seconds of fame on Instagram and TikTok because they're going to post you, but you get unlimited amount of idiotics, being an idiot. Idiocracy, right? Like that's the reward. We standing on couches, smoking hookah. That's cool, man. That's the life. I want to do that one day. That's how people thinking. They want to be in that lifestyle. But that's how clubs are. Full of idiots. Just want to go out and just stand on couches, smoke hookah, and spend over $4,000. Whereas you have bars and lounges and you have things you can do way cheaper. But hey, look, if you got it, cool. That's not me. If you got it, hey, man, look, I'm not going to be that guy to tell you, hey, instead of putting $3,500 in, spending on fucking bottles that really cost, if you're going to spend $650 on Casa Azul, which in reality only costs $40, $50, $60 inside the store, and which, by the way, is not even the best quality of tequila. Because that's the thing about these clubs. Look, I drink socially here and there at the house. If you're going to look at a lot of these menus, they not really giving y'all the best quality in these categories. Like, me, I'm going to look at this and look at me like, hold on. A Patron Silver costs $450, and Patron Silver is like a low grade tequila. Kiss my black ass. Are you like? So I'm not gonna be stupid, but a lot of these people that really don't know, and they ain't gonna tell you that they sometimes switch their liquor in these bottles. Like, huh? Doesn't make sense to me. So if somebody like me that knows my alcohol, that knows my brands, you're not going to fool me because I already know how this game go. I know what's the best quality tequila. Whiskey, vodka, cognac. And you tell me I got to pay all this money for a bottle that I'm not going to drink? Kiss my ass. Hey, bartender, give me 2 blue motherfuckers. Hey, give me a Long Island iced tea. Those days is gone, unfortunately. But again, if you got it, cool, spend it. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna be the guy to tell you, hey, spend $3,500 on stocks, investments, versus $3,500 in one night to buy bottles and section. These fucking couches, man. It's couches. That's what it is. Let's just keep it a buck. They're couches that they're putting on the middle of the dance floor. I live in a city, unfortunately, that is people move out to on a rapid pace because they see on social media that Houston is just this nightlife city and all this. Look here. It's not the case. Okay? I just seen that we're seeing kids, college kids and all that doing spring break in Houston. And I'm gonna get to that topic too as well. But that's the life that's the city that we're in right now. Everybody just want to be seen. And I'm glad that a lot of people now are realizing, like, look, this section life ain't it no more. People starting to slowly wake up and be like, man, look, I want to just have fun. I just want to dance. Shout out to DJ White Boy Chris, St. Chris, for having his venue. Shout out to all these DJs around the nation that's going to have these venues and promote places where they don't, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't rely on sections. There was a point in time where, yes, you still had sections technically, but it wasn't filled inside the entire building with these couches, man. They're putting tables and they putting sections in places of the club where it's like, bro, like, hey, $250 for this table. What? Like, no. So I'm glad people are starting to wake up to this and I'm glad A$AP Rocky said this, and I hope it makes his rounds. Because speaking of, now there's a spring break that's going to be in Houston. And I'm like, hold on. What happened to the days of spring break being in cities that have beaches? Daytona Beach, Myrtle Beach, Panama City Beach in Florida, which we was the last ones in 2015 that had something. And it's just like, damn, like, Houston isn't a spring break destination. The whole point of spring break is to go to a city to have the most fun you can have without spending the most money. Times has changed. Times have truly, truly changed. And we just have to wake up to that. Like I said, for me, I'm not going to these clubs no more. Like, you ain't going to give me the buy no section. I haven't bought a section in 6 years. 5. Like, my pocket, 6 years. 5. Because 2020, 5 years. And I said, what am I doing? I literally left the club and I said, bro, why am I here? This is stupid. Like, I'm not even having fun. Like, I'm just looking around and people's knocking over hookah and people is not really dancing. Right? Like, it's just a mentality. It's like, yo, this isn't fun. And for the people that's still stuck in that mind of that being fun still, I feel bad for you. I'm sorry that you haven't woke up yet. Like, I'm sorry that this is still consuming you. Like, you find this very, very fun and entertaining. You find throwing napkins up in the air very fun. You find yourself buying for bottles that in actuality cost only $30 to $40 in the liquor store. And they're just taking your money. I'm sorry that you haven't woke up and realized that these promoters is stealing your money. And I'm sorry that you still think that these girls are here for you. They're not. They're here because they are literally having fun. I did a test one time. This was 2019. It was a Friday night. I did a test. True story. I literally texted about 10 to 12 girls and say, hey, we're going out for my homie's birthday tonight. We getting a section at this club, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Broke down information, be right, blah, blah, blah. All the motherfuckers replied. Every last one of them replied and said, we ready, we good, we going to go today, yada, yada. And I said, they really, oh my God. Some of them I haven't even talked to in months. Some I have not talked to in months. Replied just like that. I said, oh my goodness. Then after that, I said, look, I said, nah, we canceled. Whoop. Hey, we're not even doing no more. Things have changed. Ain't say nothing, gave a thumbs up, did okay, yada, yada. But I said, damn, for the fucking clubs. Like, they not there for you. And I guarantee if we really had that and they showed up, They won't give a fuck about me. No. It's just there for the vibes, good time. So I'm sorry for the people that haven't woke up yet and realized that. That you could really just have fun having game nights. Being inside the house. Not being around a big crowd just on the same BS. You got to wake up and just realize like this isn't the lifestyle no more. Sorry. Last subject I want to touch on before we get out of here. I want to touch on this J. Cole Fall Off album because it's been a week. It's been a week since this album has came out already. And I gave my first review my initial review when I first heard the album. And fucking great. Great album. I don't understand the hate. It's been a week and I still have the same review. It's a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Still. This album fall off from J. Cole, which I assume he is going out with a bang. This is his last album. He ended off on the right note. He gave us, and I don't get the hate. I mean, look, I get the whole situation with the beef with Kendrick and Drake, and he dropped off. I get that. But if an album is good, the album is good. People don't think I just like Drake. They think I hate him. If he has an album that he drops, I am going to say the album is good. When he had an album with Party Next Door, I said the album was solid. Not the best R&B album of the year, obviously, but it was a solid album. This fall off from J. Cole, 24 tracks. This man gave us a song that he was singing on. Like, this album is very, very good. And like I said before, and I say it again, this album has enough willpower to hold up the entire year for it to be rap album of the year. It does. We don't know who's all dropping. We just got a Kendrick and Baby King snippet. Basically, we're going to see Baby King drop an album this year. But this album from Cole can literally withstand the entire year. I have my favorites. I have a couple of songs that I could be like, okay, I'm not going to probably go back to it as much. But they still damn good songs. But what's happening right now, a lot of people are still holding on to that situation with the beef. And looking back at it, I don't blame him, because if it was a J. Cole versus Kendrick beef, it wouldn't have as much impact like the Drake and Kendrick, because those are opposite. They're fighting opposite battles. Cole and Kendrick is on basically the same wave. They was going to probably throw one song apiece, then here and there, and that'd have been it. And if it was three of them, Cole's not really beefing with Drake. So it wouldn't have made sense. So I think he made the right move, so we can't hold that against him in this beef. And I'm going to do this next episode. I'm going to rank Cole all time in hip-hop. Where is he ranked? If I'm on the top of my head, he's top 15. The top of my head, he's top 15 all time. If this is the catalog we have, if this is it, Sideline Story, Born Center, 2014, For Your Eyes Only, KOD, Off Season, Might Delete Later, and Fall Off. And the Friday Night Lights mixtape, which is arguably the best mixtape of the 2010s. I don't know how you argue against that, him being top 15. We'll get to that next episode. But I don't get it. I don't get the criticism. I don't understand people holding on to that situation. And a lot of people are going into that album not They listening with a biased ear. And that's the problem. That's the problem, but I don't get it. Real Dude Akil. We all subscribe on all channels. Subscribe to the UFM channel. We are out.